long. Yeah.
For like a week and a half. For like a week and a half or so. Oh, you know, that's kind
Okay, but
We're not going to be going back to Greenville anymore. Give up on that later this weekend.
yeah, I haven't had a day off since I've taken a day off since. So.
oh, and that's just
You don't.
I shall do that. But if you didn't want it, that would be the whole thing.
But, Commissioner Moore, can I speak?
human resources. Oh, memory's getting better.
Okay.
It's 3:30. I'd like to call the Muskegon County Board of Commissioners meeting together. If we could rise for invocation, there after the pledge. Let us pray. Lord, we look to you for guidance as we consider issues that affect the lives of all the citizens of Muskegon County. May the decisions we make, given your wisdom, make life better for all in these unsettled times. And while we at times may disagree, I trust we all wish to make Muskegon County a great place to live, work, and play. And as always, watch over those who protect us both here and abroad. Amen.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Collins,
Excused.
Commissioner Cross,
Here.
Commissioner Derazinski.
Here.
Commissioner Engel.
Here.
Commissioner Jagger.
Here.
Commissioner Longmire.
Present.
Chairman Mahoney.
Here.
Commissioner Plummer.
Here.
Commissioner Skolnick.
Here.
Vice Chairman Snyder.
Here.
Commissioner Wilkins.
Here.
10 present, 1 excused.
We have a quorum. Next on the agenda is that we approve the agenda.
So, second.
Moved and second to approve the agenda as presented. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, no. Motion carries. Next, we have the approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of April 10th and of the closed session of April 10th.
Will they both be approved?
Second. Moved by Commissioner Engel, seconded by Commissioner Snyder to approve both of those minutes. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, the same. Motion carries. We have public comment on an agenda item.
Good afternoon. I'm Gloria White Gardner, 3742 Fairway Drive in Norton Shores, Michigan. And I want to comment on your agenda item number 10B as it relates to the Jail and Juvenile Transition Center. I have been recommended for appointment by Commissioner Skolnick. We represent District 8, Ward 2. I wanted to introduce myself to those of you that may know me or may not know me, and I would thank you for your support of this appointment. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
I want to say good afternoon, and I'm Dorothy Scott, former councilwoman of Muskegon Heights. I'm here because TMZ, Jail and Juvenile Transition Center, Citizen Review Committee, Commissioner Wilstein Wilkins recommended me to the committee. I would be very happy to serve, and I will do my best.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to comment on the agenda item? If not, we can move on to communications. The city of Muskegon has set an application for issuance of industrial facilities exemption certificates for AFI hole drill and AFI machining. That's just for our information. So moved. Second. All those in favor signify by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, the same. Motion carried. Committee reports. Community Development, Strategic Planning, Commissioner Stone.
Mr. Chairman, the Community Development and Strategic Planning Committee met on April 19th, 2012. It was recommended, and I moved CD/SP 12/04-04 and 05.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Stone and seconded by Commissioner Cross to accept the Community Development Strategic Planning Committee report. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Cross.
Yes.
Commissioner Darasinski.
Yes.
Commissioner Engel.
Yes.
Commissioner Jager.
Yes.
Commissioner Longmire.
Yes.
Commissioner Plummer.
Yes.
Commissioner Skolnick.
Yes.
Vice Chairman Snyder.
Yes.
Commissioner Wilkins.
Yes.
Chairman Mahoney.
Yes.
10 yes.
Okay, motion carries.
That completes my report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner Stolnick. Transportation Committee, Commissioner Wilkins.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. The Transportation Committee met on April 19, 2012. It was recommended, and I moved TR 120409 through TR 120414.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Wilkins, seconded by Commissioner Longmire to accept the Transportation Committee report of April 19, 2012. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Darasinski.
Yes.
Commissioner Engel.
Yes.
Commissioner Jager.
Yes.
Commissioner Longmire.
Yes.
Commissioner Plummer.
Yes.
Commissioner Skolnick.
Yes.
Vice Chairman Snyder.
Yes.
Commissioner Wilkins.
Yes.
Commissioner Cross.
Yes.
Chairman Mahoney.
Yes.
10 yes.
Okay, motion carries.
That completes my report, Mr.
Thank
Chair.
you, Commissioner Wilkins. Ways and Means Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. April 17, 2012, the Ways and Means Committee met, and I moved WM 12/04-52 through 58.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Plummer and seconded by Commissioner Engel to accept the Ways and Means Committee report of April 17, 2012. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Engel.
Yes.
Commissioner Jager.
Yes.
Commissioner Longmire.
Yes.
Commissioner Plummer.
Yes.
Commissioner Skolnick.
Yes.
Vice Chairman Snyder.
Yes.
Commissioner Wilkins.
Yes.
Commissioner Cross.
Yes.
Commissioner Darasinski.
Yes.
Chairman Mahoney.
Yes.
10 yes.
Motion carries.
That concludes my report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner Plummer. My report, several things to do. Not keep anyone too long here, but first of all, we would like to have, or I would like us to have, a planning session on Tuesday, May 8th at 1:30 in the training center at 202.
A little while ago, I was looking, and we also have a water board meeting that day.
Or 2 o'clock.
And I believe, I don't know, I just seen it a while ago.
We do have a 2 o'clock meeting from the Water Policy Board here, which will, so can we change the time or date?
For the,
Training session?
sure,
Do it probably Thursday,
yeah, the 10th,
the 10th.
that's a public works meeting.
It's a public works meeting, but
3:30, but before the public works meeting, we could do it.
Thursday at 3:30.
No,
At
wait,
1:30, the
1:30,
training session then will
Thursday,
be
May 10th.
Thursday, April 10th at 1:30.
May 10th.
May 10th.
Need a motion to that. It will be a very busy
Public Works Board, will that take right up till the?
Would it be the whole time prior to?
We're gonna go over the audit, the annual audit. That's all I have on the agenda right now.
Okay, that won't take too long. We'll give you some nap time before the meeting.
1:30.
Never mind. So we will plan that on May 10th and at 1:30, if that's okay with everyone. We have a resolution about considering supporting the National Bike to Work Week, which is May 14th through the 18th. So, second by Commissioner Cross, seconded by Commissioner Longmire to have the resolution to support the Bike to Work Week. I will probably not do that, but that's just that kind of thing. Okay, any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same. Motion carries. Next, we have a resolution declaring May 3rd, 2012 a National Day of Prayer.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Snyder, seconded by Commissioner Wilkins to pass a resolution about the National Day of Prayer on May 3rd. I believe there's usually a prayer breakfast, and there will be a meeting out here at around noon to read the resolution if we so pass. Okay. All those in favor signify by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, no. We're now set with that. Juvenile Transition and Jail Center Citizens Review Committee appointments. I have a list here. I will read them. If any commissioner, I have the wrong one, be sure to scream at me. Commissioner Longmire, we have Toby Frazier. Commissioner Plummer, Shannon Larson. Commissioner Snyder, Harry Waringa. Commissioner Cross, Roger Wade. Commissioner Jaeger, Eric Rodoff. Commissioner Derazinski, Mike Thompson. Commissioner Wilkins, Dorothy Scott. Myself, Norm Ullman. Commissioner Skolnick, Gloria Gardner-White. And Commissioner Engel, Mark Curtis. And Mr. Collins is not here, so I haven't gotten his recommendation yet.
Motion to approve. Second.
Moved by Commissioner Derazinski and seconded by Commissioner Snyder to.
Mr. Mahoney, yes, you reverse Gloria White.
Oh.
We don't want to point the wrong person.
Okay. We will reverse the name. Okay. My apologies.
Thank you.
Okay. Having said that, we are now at the point. Anybody have discussion on those items?
I just want to say thank you to the people in my district that did apply. And we will be sending letters to everybody.
Yes. And we will be encouraging the folks who did apply that weren't appointed to actually, if they're still interested, show up at our meetings and give us their input.
I'm hoping that a tour can be arranged for those people before their meeting of the jail. I don't know how many of them have seen it. I don't know how much a headache that is for the sheriff.
That will be one of the first parts of the education for the community.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Also, for the Citizens Committee, will there be an outline of their duties and responsibilities so that they will know, because many of them have questions as to the responsibility of what's going to be done?
We will have some information for them so that they are aware of what not necessarily is expected of them, but what they need to do. Anybody else? Did we vote on that? All those in favor signify by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, the same. Under committee liaison reports, I went to the.
Mr. Chair, I don't mean to get too much, but we have Commissioner Murray, former, he's on our other committee.
Right. Commissioner McMurray, we're just acknowledging you, sir.
Oh, okay.
He's on the other committee.
Thank you.
Okay, moving right along.
Let's go north, Jim.
Liaison report, I attended the ATAC committee, which is the Accommodations Tax Committee this morning. There are a lot of exciting things that are going to be happening in Muskegon County over the next year or two. And I don't want to let the cat out of the bag too much, but there'll be a pretty decent size high school hockey tournament at Reese Puffer in about a year.